Ladies and gentlemen, last year when my lecturer asked me to go to Somalia for a work placement, I was taken aback. No one wants to go to Somalia, obviously. Somalia is a puzzle of international development. After spending years on military operations, including UN peacekeeping forces in the 90s and an African Union mission right now, and spending more than $1 billion every year, peace is still elusive. Al-Shabaab is entrenched. It is seeping into neighboring countries such as Kenya, and there is a serious threat that they might declare allegiance to ISIS. We have spent billions of dollars over the last couple of years. UK alone has spent $550 million in development assistance in the last 5 years. Still, the impact and effectiveness of this aid is nowhere to be seen. But there is a solution which was out there all the time and we just missed it. When I was in Somalia, I saw two states. I saw Somalia and I saw Somaliland. Somaliland, with 90 years of distinct cultural history and 24 years of democratic traditions, is an oasis of peace in a desert of instability. Let's compare it to Somalia. Somaliland has a distinct cultural and national identity. The amount of foreign aid that goes into Somaliland is minimal compared to Somalia. They have a working constitution and a well-functioning budget managed by the state, as opposed to the government in Mogadishu, which is more or less the government of Mogadishu, propped up by African Union forces, and no one has a clue what would happen once the African Union leaves. So, what do we need to do? UK foreign policy needs a nudge. We need to recognize an independent Somaliland. Why? Massive investment opportunities for UK in livestock, fishing, and oil. Somaliland has the potential to become a trade hub for the landlocked East African countries through help of UK and UK's businesses, and at the same time developing ports in some of the strategic critical injunctions in the Indian Ocean. And finally, Somaliland can become a major British maritime ally, helping us secure the Gulf of Aden, the Gulf of Aqaba, and the crucial waterways leading all the way up to Suez Canal. Ladies and gentlemen, it is time that UK's foreign policy reinvents and reorients itself. It is time we start thinking differently, because countries like Russia, India, and China are already signing strategic partnerships in Africa, and we all know the future of the world's economy lies in the African continent. And Britain, because of historic and colonial ties to this continent, has an immense opportunity and potential here to take care of. And I think we should not let this opportunity go. So, finally, what do we need to do? We need to support the stable democracy in the Horn of Africa. We need, for once, to set an example of state building without bloodshed. We don't need to repeat our mistakes of the past. And finally, we need to recognize a stable, safe, and secure Somaliland. Thank you.